Outdoor Living and Decor. Also, if you're looking for something for babies, you're having a baby shower for a friend, we've got baby items here as well. Unique items, unusual items, and of course some more of the Pamper Bay products over here that are great gift items as well. So come out and check us out. We've got free gift wrapping out here. So if you got something you need wrapped up, we'll take care of it for you, and there's no charge for it here at Miller Outdoor Living and Decor. One last thing I'd like to mention out here at Miller Outdoor Living and Decor is our pots. We actually will plant in your pots for you shrubbery. We'll give you a completed project, turnkey project. Maybe you want something, but you're just not able to deal with it because it's too large or whatever. We'll help you do it. We'll put it in a pot for you, and we'll make it look great for you. Take a lot of the work and the headache out of it, and even if you need it delivered, we can make arrangements for that too. So come see us out here at Miller Outdoor Living and Decor. I'd like to thank you for joining us today here at Miller Sand and Miller Outdoor Living and Decor. We can't, even though we strive hard to try to put everything we can in the video shoot for you, there's nothing like coming out here and seeing us at Miller Sand and Landscape Supply as well as Miller Outdoor Living and Decor. You've got to come see us to get to see the full appreciation of what we carry and the product lines that we carry. So come see us, and thank you again for letting us share this spring with you.
Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to the TV24 News. I'm Dottie Rimpsey.
And I'm Lacie Clonts. Here's the news for Tuesday, July 23rd, 2024. 32-year-old Brandon Kendrick has been accused of fatally shooting his wife, Kelsey, his two children, Caleb and Kinley, and two other children, their cousins, Colton and Haley Daniels. The incident occurred last Thursday. The family gathered for an early birthday party for soon-to-be 9-year-old cousin Colton on Green Tree Drive in Woodstock. Family member Shannon McCoy received a call from Daniel's mother around 8:00 p.m. She said, "Shannon, Brandon, we just got a call and Brandon has done shot Kelsey and the kids," McCoy said. Brandon was arrested on the scene. However, on Monday, he made a virtual court appearance on the 5 capital murder charges he faces before Judge Marvin Wiggins, where he pled not guilty. Brandon's grandfather, Pastor Ellen Kendrick, serves as the pastor of Oasis of Praise in Bessemer. He addressed the tragedy during his sermon on Sunday. He stated, "All he ever knew for 12 years was abuse, sexual, physical, emotional. When I got him when he was 12 years old, he weighed only 58 pounds. Allen and his wife Gay were both having a conversation with Brandon just before the shootings. Allen said, "We were laughing and talking. His wife had gotten home, she laughed and talked with us and left. He got up 10 minutes later and we heard pow. I told Gay that there was a gunshot there. He walked in with a gun in his hand. She was closest to him. She grabbed the gun and it went off. I don't know how it kept from hitting her. I was able to subdue him, and once that happened, he didn't know where he was at. He started asking me and Gay where he was. He asked, 'Where is Kelsey? Poppy, why are you so angry? What did I do wrong?' 10 minutes before that, he's laughing, talking, and having a pretty good time." Pastor Allen and his church are accepting donations to go towards funeral expenses for the victims. If you wish to donate, you may do so at GoFundMe.com/F/Victims-of-Alabama-Mass-Shooting-Beloved-Wife-Children. Brandon Kendrick will appear in a courtroom on September 26 for his preliminary hearing, where prosecutors must lay out their evidence against him to send the case to the grand jury. And we'll have more on this story as updates come in.
Well, after many prominent Republican lawmakers' calls for her to step down, she has finally done so. We're talking about Secret Service Director Kimberley Cheatle. She's resigned after security failures surrounding the attempted assassination of former President Donald J. Trump that happened earlier today. Ms. Cheatle sent an email to Secret Service employees admitting that the foremost duty of the Secret Service is to protect the nation's leaders and the agency, and it fell short of that mission in failing to secure a campaign rally from a gunman on July the 13th.
More on the story of Deundray Cottrell, who went missing on the 4th of July and was found dead in an abandoned shed in Birmingham on July 6th. He was at his sister's home celebrating Independence Day. He went upstairs to check on his dog due to the fireworks. That was the last time his family saw him alive. His partner, Julian Morris, was the last person to see him alive. Cottrell's family said that Morris was acting erratically and not like they've known him to act for the past 3 years. Morris told Cottrell's family that he simply ran off. Cottrell's sister, Angelica Harris, said, "The entire time that we were searching, he was talking to my mom, trying to explain. Then she remembered Morris telling her on the phone that he had put her brother in a house. He stated, 'I was like, hey, he's in a house, like, he's in a house. Dude just told me, calm, cool, and collected, that he's in a house. We've got to go looking in houses.' Then suddenly, Morris went missing July 5th and is still missing today. He has not come forward to the police, but he did hire a lawyer who released a statement on his behalf last week. Well, now there is an extremely important video going viral on TikTok. The creator posted the video 2 days ago. He was inside his car and filmed what looks like to be Julian Morris asking him for a ride. Let's take a look.
POV: somebody wanted for unaliving somebody tried to catch a ride.
Now, we do not know when this video was filmed. We only know that it was posted 2 days ago on TikTok. Authorities have named Morris as a person of interest. He is described as a black male, 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighing 160 pounds. Anyone with information is asked to call homicide detectives at 205-254-7777 or Crime Stoppers, the same number. Now, if you do have information and you're afraid of calling, please know that you can remain anonymous. Crime Stoppers does not have a caller ID. You don't have to leave your name. You don't have to leave your address. You don't even have to leave your phone number. If you are really scared and you need housing or relocation and or protection, they ask that you please let them know, but please come forward.
Well, another fatal shooting takes place in the city of Birmingham, and this time it involves a Birmingham store clerk that's charged with the murder of a customer after the two allegedly had some sort of misunderstanding inside of the store. We're talking about 22-year-old Quadre Dason Ellis Ware. He's charged with murder in the shooting of 54-year-old Richard Allen Juckins. Now, according to reports, Ware turned himself in, admitting that he had shot someone nearby at the Murphy USA gas station outside the Walmart, and that happened on Roebuck Plaza Drive. Juckins was pronounced dead on the scene. Now, so far this year, in all of Jefferson County, there have been, listen to this, 116 homicides, including 92 in Birmingham.
In our community spotlight tonight, we're turning our attention to an exciting event taking place right here in Oxford. The Miss Alabama Volunteer Pageant is in town, bringing a wave of elegance to our city. With festivities kicking off this week, anticipation is building as the pageant begins Thursday night and runs through Saturday night. Let's hear now from the 2024 title holder of Miss Alabama Volunteer, Livy Thomas.
Hello everyone, I am Livy Thomas, Miss Alabama Volunteer 2024. First of all, thank you so much for welcoming us to Oxford this week. We are so excited to be here. Tonight, I would love to invite you to Texas Roadhouse from 6 to 9 p.m. for a Dine to Donate fundraising party. We will also be doing signed autographs from our contestants, so make sure you come check it out. A portion of the proceeds will go to the Yellowhammer State Scholarship Foundation, which funds Miss Alabama Volunteers Scholarship Program. Next, I would also love to invite you to come to the Oxford Performing Arts Center on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to watch our show this week. We have a preliminary competition on Thursday and Friday at 7 p.m. and on Saturday is our finals night program where we will crown the new Miss Alabama Volunteer at 6 p.m. on Saturday. To purchase tickets, please go to the oxfordpac.org website. We look forward to seeing you at the Oxford Performing Arts Center on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Thank you.
That's going to be a great event. Well, you're watching the TV24 News presented by Team 1 Chevrolet of Gadsden. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here. All 2324 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months. The hottest new 24 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox. 24 models. You got it. 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
What can you buy for $10? A hat? A milkshake? 166 channels plus live sports? That's right, for only $10 you can get 166 channels of classic TV shows and movies, including the latest news update from all around the world and local sports. Just simply go to 24ctn.com and click download, and then for only $10 you can have access to the best TV available.
At Family Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies. We're located here in Alexandria, Alabama, where it's a country feel but professional care. Come see us today.
I'm Alan Parnell, the Parnell Insurance Agency. We've been here in Oxford and Alabama, Tallapoosa, Georgia since 1990. With Auto Owners Insurance, we're able to give customers competitive pricing along with excellent coverages. Parnell Insurance can handle all of your personal, commercial, and life insurance needs. We have a very experienced staff, both personal and commercial. All together, we've got about 125 years experience. Come see what our insurance agency can do for you in Oxford, Alabama, and Tallapoosa, Georgia.
Auto Owners Insurance.
And welcome back to the TV24 News. In light of the prevalent gun violence throughout this country, I got a chance to sit down with members of the Anniston Police Advisory Committee earlier today to talk about gun violence throughout this country, but also in the city of Anniston, to really gain insight of their perspectives and the many factors that surround it. Got a chance to talk, of course, with the chief and again, members of the advisory committee. Let's listen in.
Nick Bowles, you talked about the importance of having an advisory committee where people trust. Let's expand a little bit on that a little bit more and what that means.
Right. So, you know, when you talk about people not trusting the police or trusting any authority figure for one reason or another, you know, it doesn't cost us $1 to have these people on our advisory board. They don't get paid for these positions. They're volunteering their time for this. So you got a guy like Dottie, who's a younger guy, connect to the streets, came up through the streets here in Anniston, you know, can relate more to younger people. So somebody might, they got his ear where they might not necessarily know me. They don't know, you know, my people here.
That's right.
So they know him, so they're able to pick up the phone and say, hey, this happened to me, or this happened to my cousin, or I have a question about this, or, you know, I might have heard this happened, and, you know, I want to let you know what happened in the street, you know, the other night. And then, you know, they're able to get that information to us, and we look into it a little further. And, you know, that's just, it's a two-way street. I trust them, you know, when they come in and we have these meetings and they show me that, you know, we're here for the right reasons, reasons, then I'm here for the right reasons for them. They can come in, they can see anything I've got, in relation to these cases, because transparency is a big, trust is a two-way street, and we're all on that together.
Yeah, and speaking of transparency, of course, Chief Bowles, I never, when Facebook came out, and when I say when it came out, I mean around 2010, you started really having people sort of navigate and really utilize Facebook in a very big way. I never thought that it would be as relevant to solving crimes to the way that it is today. Talk to me about how you see Facebook really being a force into solving crimes.
Yeah, it's all of social media. It's Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook's a big thing. Everybody's got one. Everybody's grandma's got one.
Yeah, even my you're right.
So sometimes we were kind of talking off camera about sometimes people will put their business, what they did on Facebook. But a lot of times, and this even happened just today, people will get on Facebook and they'll tell about something that they saw. I saw this person doing this, or I saw this person doing this. We have missing persons. We put the person's picture up there and they're like, hey, I just saw them walking down Blue Mountain Road or wherever they saw them. So people will get on there and they'll tell us things that they see and stuff like that. So it's a tool that we use. Sometimes Facebook's good, sometimes social media is good, sometimes it's bad. It's just a tool that we can use to try to help, because we're supposed to be bringing justice for victims. That's our job.
The Agency for Substance Abuse Prevention is hosting the 2024 Community Back to School Fair. Per their Facebook page, mark your calendars for our Back to School event, July 24th, 2024, from 11 o'clock a.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. Now take note, there has been a location change. It will no longer be held at 1431 Gurney Avenue. It will now be held at the bridge close to Zen Park, located at 1400 Noble Street in Anniston. There will be food, school supplies, bounce houses, and much more. You don't want to miss this event.
Whoa, speaking of event, you hear all of the rain coming through our microphone. It's that heavy.
Yes, if you all hear background noise, that is just the heavy rain hitting the roof and coming through our teeny tiny microphones. It is that powerful.
It's like a monsoon out there. I'm just going to wait here. We are going to have to wait until it just kind of calms down.
We're going to have a sleepover.
Well,
a lock-in.
We're going to have more coming up on the weather. We've got to go to break right now, and we'll be right back with more TV 24 News presented by Team 1 Chevrolet of Gaston. We'll be right back.
You may not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here. All 2324 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months. The hottest new 24 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox, 24 models. You got it. 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
Hey everybody, I'm Larry May. I've been in the entertainment business for over 25 years. I've written for the local paper. I've interviewed a lot of touring artists and local artists here. And what I figured out is how much talent we have here in Alabama. That's why we put a new show together for you called Entertainment Alabama. Come watch us for the hottest new acts and some of your favorites that are national touring artists.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue, or give us a call at 205-594-7000.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Look no further than Shop 24, your go-to spot for incredible discounts and savings. From local dining and entertainment to grocery stores and everything you need, we've got deals you won't find anywhere else. But hurry, these hot deals are limited and going fast. Grab your phone and call now. Don't let these savings slip away. Join me, Kip Chappell, on Shop 24 every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Tune in to save big with Shop 24.
For today's Forecast Extra, per the Weather Channel, many states, including Alabama, will remember the summer of 2024 as a scorcher. However, all signs indicate that chanting sweater weather might be delayed this year. The heat may continue into early fall as well. Once again, the Deep South, Gulf Coast, and Florida may not be much hotter than usual, possibly due to increased rainfall during the peak month of an active hurricane season. In August, temperatures in Alabama and much of the southern region are forecasted to be above average. Don't forget that August is one of the 3 most active months of the hurricane season. In September, the Yellowhammer State is expected to experience a split between above average and slightly above average temperatures. For those anticipating classic football weather, October is projected to remain above average in Alabama and the southern region. Moreover, those planning to escape the unseasonable temperatures by heading north will be disappointed. October is expected to be warmer than usual from the Great Lakes and interior Northeast through the Midwest and Plains states. The Town Square Media Weather Center will provide updates on any changes to the weather predictions for the rest of the summer and the upcoming fall season. Now here in Oxford tonight, temperatures are getting down to 71 degrees. We'll have a 50% chance of scattered thunderstorms in the evening with a few showers possible later in the night. Then tomorrow, it's getting up to 85 degrees and we'll have a 60% chance of scattered thunderstorms in the morning. They will be becoming more widespread in the afternoon. Now, again, we are seeing an 80% chance of rain on Thursday. These temperatures are very high, but we are seeing a chance of rain every single day for a week. Friday, we'll have a 70% chance of showers as well with a high of 87. And then we are lowering that chance of showers starting Saturday. Saturday and Sunday and Monday, we only have a 40% chance, but the high temperatures will be in the high 80s and low 90s. Then on Tuesday, it's getting a little higher, 50% chance of rain. Wednesday, a 60% chance, and then Thursday, 40% chance. And all of these temperatures are in the high 80s to low 90s. And then the evenings are going to be fairly cool. They're ranging in the 70s. But ladies, there's going to be a 90% chance of humidity tomorrow and most likely every day for the rest of this week. So please get your hairspray and be ready. I'm Lacie Clonts with your TV 24 weather.
You may not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here. All 23-24 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months. The hottest new 24 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox. 24 models. You got it. 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
Bama Sheds and Pole Barns, locally and family owned with the best customer service. Custom built to fit your needs with free delivery and setup. Design and price online or stop by and see what we can do for you. Nobody beats our prices and nobody beats our quality. Built in Alabama, made in Alabama. BamaSheds.com.
What can you buy for $10? A hat? A milkshake? 166 channels plus live sports? That's right, for only $10 you can get 166 channels of classic TV shows and movies, including the latest news update from all around the world and local sports. Just simply go to 24ctn.com and click download, and then for only $10 you can have access to the best TV available.
Hello, I'm Ellen Tibbetts Hurst with your WEAC TV 24 Sports. We are 5 weeks away from NCAA football, folks. The Conference USA preseason poll is out, and Jack State sits at the number 3 spot with Western Kentucky second and Liberty holding the first place position. Not too bad for a team that started in FBS just last year. Jack State got another preseason pick with a Walter Camp preseason Conference USA All-American, and that's White Plains' own Clay Webb. He is also on the preseason watch list. That list for Jack State also includes tight end Sean Brown, defensive lineman, Daryl Prater, punter Jack Dawson, and linebacker J. Rock Swain. Conference USA Media Days have kicked off as well in Frisco, Texas. And the question for the Gamecocks is, who will be Jack State's quarterback this year? Coach Rich Rod states he has plenty of choices, around 8 to be exact, including 3 with experience. Nebraska transfer Logan Smothers, who shared time with Zion Webb last season, Zion Turner, a transfer from Connecticut, and Furman transfer Tyler Huff. Ron Wiggins, a Jacksonville High School graduate, will be returning after the running back entered the transfer portal. Coach Rodriguez normally doesn't allow players to return once they enter the portal. They are no longer a part of the team. However, even Coach Rich Rod makes exceptions. Coach stated he felt that Wiggins was misled a little bit, and it is really his home to be at Jack State. Congrats to all the veterans making their way back home, and to all those who signed with Jack State. Welcome home to all you Gamecocks. The Gamecocks kick off their first home game at Burgess Snowfield at Amtrust Stadium August 29th at 7 p.m. against Coastal Carolina. Greg Seitz, Jacksonville State University Athletic Director, confirmed Friday that JSU will be headed to the Plains again to face Auburn on September 26, 2026. The Gamecocks faced the Tigers in 2015 when the then FCS Gamecocks fell 27-20 in overtime. This will be just the second matchup between the two schools in football. The Gamecocks will also travel to Louisville September 7th, and they'll play Southern Miss. They'll be playing the Gamecocks at home on September 21st, and they'll be visiting Hattiesburg in 2025. Congratulations to Anthony Silkwood for his promotion to Jack State's pitching coach. Silkwood served as Jack State's Director of Baseball Operations and Player Development in 2023. Coach Steve Beezer promoted Silkwood to be in charge of the Gamecocks pitching staff. Prior to Silkwood's 2 seasons as head coach at Parkland College, he was the pitching coach for national tourney-bound University of Illinois Springfield. Originally from East Alton, Illinois, Anthony Silkwood was a sergeant tank commander in the Marine Corps for 5 years prior to his playing career at the University of Louisville. He deployed to the Middle East in 2014. Congratulations, Coach Silkwood, and thank you for your service. In SEC news, LSU cornerback Javion Toviano turned himself in to authorities and was arrested due to accusations of video voyeurism. The defensive back is accused of secretly recording himself and a woman July 5th and 6th during sexual intercourse without her consent. He has been suspended from all team activities until they can figure all this out. And how about UT? University of Tennessee, or is it the University of Texas? Well, there can only be one in the SEC, and the Bulls are now the official true UT in the SEC. To avoid confusion with shorthand names, the Bulls won out. Seniority, we guess. So now the Longhorn shorthand name will be Tex. The debate is over and settled as far as the SEC is concerned. Sorry, Texas, you're not in the Big 12 anymore, and in the SEC, you're just a newbie. And now, for today's Tibbetts' Tidbits. Moving up to a bigger conference has certainly drawn interest to Jacksonville, Alabama and the Gamecocks. You win way more football games than anyone gave you credit for, and you win your first ever bowl game in football. But when you win a national championship in your first year and your inaugural year of your sport, well, you are putting Jack State on the map. That's right. I'm talking about those Lady Gamecock bowling team. They were one of 40 NCAA champions that participated in a tour of the White House. Jack State was represented on stage by National Bowler of the Year Rebecca Hagerman, who stood on the White House steps with other members of national championship teams during a ceremony. Coach Shannon O'Keefe's team went 107-24 and won 10 events, the Conference USA title, and the national championship. I spoke with Coach O'Keefe this morning, and she stated that the best moment of the trip was just for them all to be back together again. But the most surreal moment was walking through the White House and getting to bowl there in the White House bowling alley. She states that the funniest moment was when Danielle Well, when I asked, she said, well, in general, she's just a funny kid. I said, Danielle, I'm just going to need to know the rest of that story. Coach O'Keefe stated, quote, "It was a complete honor to be recognized with all the other NCAA champions. This will be a trip they will never forget," unquote. Wow, those JSU athletes have got it going on. Calhoun County, Jacksonville, Alabama, Jacksonville State University representing at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. We are so proud of you. When you see Coach Shannon O'Keefe or the Lady Gamecock Bowlers, please tell them how proud you are of them representing us so well. I know I will. This concludes today's Tibbetts' Tidbits Gamecock Bowling at the White House edition. And I'm Ellen Ann, and I approve this message. And Coach O'Keefe, thanks for the phone text conversation and sending me the pictures. A t-shirt will be headed your way. And if you have a funny story, please email me at ellen@tv24.tv, and you too could get a t-shirt. And now let's go to our sponsors.
May not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here. All 23-24 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months. The hottest new 24 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox. 24 models. You got it. 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Look no further than Shop 24, your go-to spot for incredible discounts and savings. From local dining and entertainment to grocery stores and everything you need, we've got deals you won't find anywhere else. But hurry, these hot deals are limited and going fast. Grab your phone and call now. Don't let these savings slip away. Join me, Kip Chapel, on Shop 24 every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Tune in to save big with Shop 24.
Welcome back to TV 24.
Welcome
Hey,
back.
Ellen. Thank you for joining us up here.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Lots of activity going to be going on in Oxford.
A lot of activity.
With the Miss, what is it, Miss Alabama
Volunteer pageant.
Yep.
Thursday
night.
All right. All right. I love pageants. I'm just going to let you guys know I was Miss Black Anniston back in the day.
You go, girl.
Yeah, you go, girl.
You should enter this.
That's right. Well, I think I'm a little bit too old now.
Take them out.
A little bit too old.
Well, we want to thank
gotta
you.
go, guys.
We want to thank you for watching the TV 24 News presented by Team 1 Chevrolet of Gadsden. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
I'm Ellen Hurst. I'm the director of the Alabama Cares Program at East Alabama Planning Commission's Area Agency on Aging. I know that's a mouthful. Thank you for coming today. Make sure that everyone signed in the front, at the front table. If you are here today, whether you are a vendor or if you're just attending,